There's a specific structure that one of my short form videos used to get over 16 million views. And there's another video on my profile that used almost the same structure, confident hook, decent story, clear call to action, and it got 7,000 views. So it's the same creator, me, same account, same kind of content. One did 16 million, one did 7,000. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly what that 16 million view video did right, exactly where the 7,000 view video broke down, and the three-part structure that you can copy to make sure that your next video that you post doesn't end up in the low views pile. And I'll be totally straight up with you in the beginning. The structure that I'm going to be running through today isn't new. You've most likely heard of it before, but almost nobody actually uses it correctly, including me sometimes. So I'm going to show you exactly where it can go wrong. So every short form video that performs has three distinct parts. You've got the hook, the setup and the payoff, and the call to action. Now, I know that you've heard this before, that having a strong hook, good payoff, clear CTA from every single guru that has a ring light. Now, that's not what this video is. I'm not going to tell you, hey, just go out and grab attention. I'm going to tell you exactly what each of these three things actually has to do, why most people get the middle one wrong, and why getting the middle one wrong is the single biggest reason short form videos die. So let's start with the hook. Most people teach the hook as one fuzzy thing, grab attention. Now that's not enough. A good hook on short form does two specific things in the first 1 or 2 seconds. First of all, it triggers curiosity, something that makes the viewer's brain go, wait a second, what was that? And 2, it makes a clear promise about what they're going to get if they stick around to the end of the video. If your hook only does one of these things, you're operating at half power. So here's my 16 million view video, and the first line that I said in it was,
here's the top 5 online jobs that literally anybody can do. And the last one is the highest paying.
Now look at what that one sentence does. The promise is you're going to get 5 online jobs. Clear, specific. You know exactly what you're getting if you do stick around. And the curiosity trigger is the last one is the highest paying. So now your brain has to wait until the end, because you certainly don't want to be the person who scrolled away before finding out which one was the job that pays the most. 2 things, 1 sentence, that's the hook. And here's the thing, the words themselves don't matter. The structure is what you want to be modeling. Top 5X and the last one is Y is one template. I made X in Y time frame and here's exactly how is another. Most people do X, here's why they should do this instead is another. As long as you have a clear promise and a curiosity trigger, the hook will work. Okay, so this is the part that nobody talks about properly and the part that kills most videos than anything else. The hook isn't just a way to grab attention, it's a contract with the viewer. You promise them something in that hook. The setup and the payoff is where you have to honor that contract or indeed break it. So let me show you what I mean with that 16 million view video, and then I'll show you exactly where I broke this rule on another video that I posted and it absolutely tanked. So the 16 million view hook was top 5 online jobs that anyone can do, last one pays the most. The contract is I'm giving 5 jobs and the last one is the best. And this is exactly what I delivered in that video.
Number 1, watching ads for money. And you can do that here and you can do that here. Number 2, reviewing songs. And you can do this at this website and over here. Number 3, virtual assistant. And you can do that over here and over here. Number 4, selling your own designs on websites. And you can do that here and here. And number 5, ghost commerce, also known as digital marketing or affiliate marketing. This one is the easiest for beginners and the highest paying. If you want to get started, just follow me here or go over here.
Contract honored, they got 5 jobs, the last one was the best, done. And then the call to action, which we'll get to in a second, just continues that contract. So if you want to know how I do number 5, then go check out the link in the bio. It's not a separate ask, it's the next sentence of the same conversation. That's why the video did 16 million views. Not because the hook was magic or because I was saying anything particularly special in the video, but it was because the contract was honored from start to finish. Now let me show you the same creator, me, completely break this rule on a different video. Now this one did 7,000 views.
2025 is crazy because I'm literally a nobody and I still average $500 to $1,000
$1,000 per day on this app. Now that's actually a pretty good hook because there's a curiosity trigger there. Wait a second, a nobody having $1,000 days? How's that possible? There's a clear promise because you're about to find out how a nobody does this. And the contract the viewer just signed in their head is, I'm going to learn how a regular person makes $1,000 a day on this app. But this is what I actually delivered in that video. I said, I do high-ticket digital marketing, specifically done for you high-ticket digital products. So let's stop right there. Did I tell them how? No. I told them what it's called, the category, the label. That was it. Then I went into all the things that I don't have to worry about. I don't have to worry about creating the funnel, the email marketing, the setup, then a story about me being fired, then a commission screenshot, and then a CTA telling them to comment a keyword down below to get the actual how into their inbox. And here's the worst part. And I'm being completely honest with you when I say this, I did that on purpose. Because in my head, when I was filming, I was thinking, if I tell them the how in the video, at least all of it, then why would they even comment something down below to get access to more? So I purposely withheld it. I kept the meat back so that they would come to me for it. Now that's the trap. And almost every single creator with something to sell does the same thing. The problem is that the algorithm doesn't reward videos that withhold. It rewards videos that satisfy. A satisfied viewer watches longer, they comment, they share. A withholded viewer carries on scrolling. I made a contract with that viewer in the hook. I broke it in the setup, and the algorithm punished me with just giving me 7,000 views. That's the difference. Same creator, same account. One honored the contract, one didn't. Now, here's what I should have done with that $1,000 a day video. I should have given them some of the how, enough to satisfy that contract. Something like the way it works is that you promote products other people have already built, you send traffic from short form videos just like this one, and the company handles the sales and pays you a commission per sale. That's the mechanism. Now, if I'd have said that, I'd have honored the contract. They got the how, they feel satisfied. And then in my CTA, if I say something like, if you want the exact products that I promote and the full step-by-step system, comment, learn down below. That CTA would have hit so much harder because they now trust me. I delivered. I'm not gatekeeping. They want more from someone who gave them something real. So give them the how in the video, use the CTA to offer the deeper how. That's the move. Which neatly brings us to the third part, the call to action. Now, most people treat the CTA as a separate thing. They deliver their content and then they sort of awkwardly bolt onto the end, oh, follow me and maybe like and comment. It feels like an interruption. The viewer's already mentally scrolled past. The CTA should feel like the next sentence of the conversation that you've been having the whole video. So go back to that 16 million view video, for example. The video ended with Ghost Commerce is the one that I do. And if you want to know how to do it even further, follow me and click the link in my bio. That CTA works because the viewer just spent 30 seconds wanting to know which job pays them the most. I told them it's Ghost Commerce. And the very next thing out of my mouth is, if you want to know how I do it specifically, here's what you need to do. I'm not interrupting them. I'm opening a door they already wanted to walk through. So when you write your CTA, don't think of it as now I have to ask for a follow or a like or whatever. Think of it as, what's the natural next thing the viewer would want after I just delivered on my promise? Offer that. That is your CTA. Okay, so at this point, I know what some of you might be thinking. You might be thinking, Ashley, this is all great, but I'm starting from zero. I certainly don't have a video that went to 16 million views that I can dissect and understand what I did right. I don't have results to talk about. How am I supposed to apply this when I've got nothing at all going on? Good question. Now, here's the answer. You don't need results. You need structure. Go find creators in your space who are already getting the views that you want. Pull up their best performing videos and don't carbon copy their content. Copy their structure. Look at their first sentence. What's the curiosity trigger that they're using? What's the clear promise? Look at the middle of their video. What's the contract and how are they honoring it? And look at the end. How does the CTA continue the contract instead of interrupting it? That's modeling. And it works whether you have 10 followers or 10,000. Now, the one thing that I will say, and I'm being straight up with you with this, don't model people who are hooking you with claims that you personally can't back up. So if you're brand new, don't open your video with, I make $30,000 a month working 20 minutes a day. You'll burn out, you'll feel like a fraud, and you will quit. You model their structure, not their flex. Unless, of course, you have achieved some amazing things, then obviously use that in your hook. But you have to plug in something that you can actually deliver on. The framework works just as well when you're being honest as it does when you're being hypey. And the honest version still works in 2 years. The hypey version doesn't. So that's it. 3 parts. Hook with a curiosity trigger and a clear promise. Set up and pay off that honors the contract that you made in the hook. Don't withhold the how so that you protect your CTA. It doesn't work. And a CTA that feels like the next sentence of the conversation. Copy this structure on your next video. Don't change your style. Don't change your topic. Just run your next script through these 3 checks before you hit the record button. And if you want to go deeper on this or other subjects around online business, I've got plenty of links down below in the description. But if you just fancy watching a bit more from me, go and click on this video that's just popped up here that the boffins over at YouTube think that you'll love next. Give it a click and I'll see you over there in a second.